with parts of the body, we have a lot of irregular plurals. So first of all, I'm going to go through some regular plurals, just normal plurals, just as a reminder of what the rules are. So for example, l'occhio, the eye. If I want to make that a plural, there are two things I need to do. First, I need to make the article a plural. Now I need to consider two things. One, that we're looking at a masculine noun, and it's L apostrophe. So with L apostrophe, when it becomes a plural, remember that I have two options. I either have le or li. Being masculine, I have to go with li. So it becomes li. And with the last letter, remember O becomes I. So gli occhi. With la gamba, we have la, we need to make that into a plural. La becomes le. And finally, with the last letter, A always becomes E in the plural, le gambe. Finally, we have il piede. We have an il article. Il becomes I. And then the last letter, if it's an E, E becomes I. So remember, O becomes I. A becomes E, and E becomes an I. That's the regular plural. Now, let's look at how some of the parts of the body act in the plural. Not all of them, just some of them. So, il braccio, in the plural, actually becomes le braccia. So, the article actually turns into a plural. It turns into a feminine plural, and the O, for some odd reason, becomes an A. Il sopracciglio, the eyebrow, to say eyebrows, le sopracciglia. So we have something similar happening in that it becomes a feminine word, and it stays in this, it stays as an A, like the singular form, but the article becomes plural. Il ginocchio, once again, very similar. Le, it becomes le, and it's ginocchia. Il dito, again, very similar, le dita. Il labbro, same thing happening, le labbra. And mano changes quite a bit, doesn't follow this pattern, so you can see the pattern is that the il, the masculine article, becomes a feminine plural article, and the O, instead of changing to an I, becomes a singular A. La mano instead follows a different pattern, and it becomes le mani. So in a way, the article changes according to regular rules. So la becomes le, and O also acts quite normally. It becomes an I. I guess the odd thing is that in the plural form as well, it's an O word, but its plural becomes, despite it being an O, it acts as a feminine noun with the article. Okay, so there's no explanation for this. It's just irregular, and just accept it that when you're saying arms, eyebrows, knees, fingers, lips, and hands, that it will be irregular.